Perfect.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. How are you guys doing? We missed you so much. Thank y'all for coming back through. Come on in the room. We have many things to discuss. And first of all, let me just say, Boxiana, how you doing? Boxiana, what's going on?
It's been the longest work week I've ever had of my life. I don't know what happened this week, but time stopped every time I went to work. I don't know. But yeah, we're here. We made it. It's out. That's all I can tell you.
They look so nice and healthy.
Yeah. Y'all lied to me. UK, all y'all lied to me.
Why would you say such a thing?
Because y'all said ugly, you know what I'm saying? But y'all didn't say, y'all just didn't say.
Friend, well, first of all, I couldn't completely say because I've never had locks, but I've seen the process in real time. And I tried to warn you. You wouldn't listen.
This was the worst thing I ever probably could have done. But like, I'm over a year in now. Well, not like it's a lot in. Yeah, I'm a year and 2 months. You know, when's the last time we seen Rolo? When's the last time we seen him?
Rolo, come back.
Phenomenal Mexican, you're about to take one of those vacations. You're going to have to go and create you a new burner page, and you get to come in here without a wrench, and you get to start all over. I'm finna comb this shit out, fam.
You can't listen to the haters, friend. Do not put in.
You know, what Erykah Badu say? I'm an artist, and I'm sensitive about I'm sensitive. It don't take much. I saw the wig.
Friend, I love them. They look so nice. They're growing. They're sitting on top of your glasses now. Look.
Liars. Pretty liars. That's what y'all are.
It's not true. You like them. You know you like them. You do.
No. And maybe about 4 or 5 more inches, you're going to have a actual dread head in me. I promise. Okay. I'm going to embrace them fully. Okay. Right now, I just didn't feel like going through the whole process. You know, y'all getting the homegirl in me today. I ain't coming here.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. So, this is what y'all get.
I love them. You look very pretty.
You too, friend. You got your lip on. Your mama gonna be happy.
She should be. Anyway, y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Happy Sunday. We missed you guys on Friday. We didn't get to do our typical Friday show with the weigh-in and prediction. show that we typically do, but we are going to talk about the outcome, okay? And there was a lot of boxing on, y'all. It was a DAZN card on Friday morning. It was the PBC card on Saturday. It was also a ProBox card on. So we are going to dibble and dabble in all of the cards, okay? There was something good happening on all of them. So come on in the room. How you doing, DeVaris Hall? First in line. How are you? Pablo Escobar is in the house. Sean Terrence, what's going on? Our girl, Georgia Peach Denise. Hey, girl. Hey. Cameron Fields. Hey, how are you? RT is here. Blue Arc is here. Marcus, what's going down? Ambrose West. Mark Harrison. Shaquila Fields. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing? Bionic Prince is in the house. Mo 2013, our good brethren from up north. How are you? Hey, Benea, girl. How are you? And T-Cap Khan is in the house. Herb Winston is here. K Miggs, our good sister from Vegas. How you doing? G McCall, how are you? What's going down? Our brother, Boxiana's favorite, phenomenal Mexican is in the house. How are you doing? Let's see who else. Who else we got? Hey, Chris, how are you? Our girl Janae, hey. Yeah, he stay cutting up. He ain't gonna never not cut up. It just, yeah, that's what he does. And hey, Kevin, how are you? Listen, friend, let's get right on into it because, like I said, it was a lot going on, okay? And we did miss Friday. I want to start with the DAZN card that happened over in Australia, okay? Skye Nicholson, honey, come on up. We want to talk to you for a little bit because you did the very BESS you could do. But I knew when I saw Tiara Brown, first of all, shout out to Tiara Brown. She went over there and handled business, got herself a decision. And let me just say shout out to the judges over in Australia because every time I get nervous and think they're not going to do the right thing, they do. And that's more than I can say for some judges that was right here in the good old United States of America in Las Vegas. But we're going to get to that. Tiara Brown. Tiara Brown sounded like she was born and raised up and went to Sunday school and vacation Bible school all 2 weeks. Ma'am, congratulations. Friend, did you see that fight?
I had to go back and watch it, but I did see it, friend.
I did too. I didn't wake up. I did not set my alarm clock for Australian time. So I had to get up on Friday and rewatch the fight. But the pressure that she told us she was going to put on Skye, she applied it.
Every single ounce that she could find, she found it.
Baby.
She did it. And like Skye was trying to talk her little stuff, but I think mentally Skye was already overwhelmed before the fight even started because Tiara was like really talking hot to her and like, Skye was trying to like cute girl it off and brush it off, but no, Tiara was telling you seriously, this is what I'm finna do to you, sis, and I'm leaving with your belts. And then somebody in the audience kept hollering and knew. You should have knew then. Once somebody from they be convicted in what they saying, you should be a little concerned. But, when you have privilege to the boss, you don't have to be concerned. That's just what that is. And a lot of people don't want to be honest. Skye thought she was going to win that fight.
She thought she was going to win it even if she didn't win it.
She thought she was going to win it regardless. Either way. Absolutely.
Shout out to Eddie Hearn for making the fight because I just knew he was going to keep that away from her. Tiara has been barking about her opportunity for a while now. Okay.
I don't think Eddie was going to keep that away from her. I think Eddie needs Skye off the scene. Skye be back soon, but
I don't know what any of that means.
I just don't feel like he want her fighting, friend. Like, look at the fights that she been taking. Have Skye ever been in any tough fights? And in the very first tough fight that she in, she lose? No, ma'am. Come here. Let's get you back on the bench and let's get somebody else out there. It was cute. You did well, baby. You did well. But come on. Sit down. And Tiara got out there and did her thing. Like, her biggest, and she was crying and friend, like I said, when I see folk cry, it's time for me to get active. I'm crying too. So it was I was happy to see her get her moment. But baby Franchon, me and Franchon need to be friends.
I was trying to figure out where did that come from.
I don't know, but baby, when I read it and when I tell you,
Tell the people what we talk about. Tell the people.
Okay, y'all. So Franchon made a tweet. Let me pull it up because I want to read it directly to y'all. Because Franchon, she just don't hold back. Like she speaks her mind on Twitter, right?
I didn't know where it came from. What was that about? I was like,
hold on.
Maybe she shouldn't have just not said nothing or something. Like
she should have not said anything at all, but she did. Like I don't know what she did.
Okay, so y'all, if y'all just getting in here, we're talking about Tiara Brown beating Skye Nicholson. She went over to Australia. She took her belt like she said she would, and we're very proud of her. Okay, but we saw on Twitter that Franchon Crews-Dezurn, she had a tweet for Tiara that read, what did it say?
Even though you never congratulated me when I won titles, congratulations, Tiara Brown. Hard worker, good fight, and great determination. Friend, when I tell you that tickled my spirit.
Why did she
Because I can. That's how I feel. I get to say whatever I want to say. Nah, I don't think you know what, friend? I don't think it was salty.
Why would she say that?
Sometimes I just feel unprovoked to say some of the stuff that I say. Maybe she felt shaded in some type of way. Maybe her and Tiara is friends and we don't know nothing about it. And Tiara never created, I don't know.
Me too. I need to know the tea because it came from somewhere. It didn't come out of nowhere. I'm trying to figure out why she expected her to congratulate her, and if she didn't, it obviously ran her hot because she posted what she posted.
Well, Franchon said it's nothing at all. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for you.
I'm confused duration then.
I'm not.
Why?
Because that's how I be feeling like when people be hating on me. That's how I feel.
But that's what I'm saying. You see what you said? You said when people be hating on me. So what if she said it's nothing at all, then the girl ain't hating on her. Why would she do that?
Unprovoked. Who gonna stop her?
Nobody gonna stop her, but
they ain't even nowhere near their weight classes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm perplexed. Why would you do that?
Maybe
it was weird to me, Janae, too.
Maybe you're right. I don't want to call that woman salty.
But that's what I'm saying. Why would she do that?
That's what I'm saying too, Kay. It's something because they ain't in the same weight class. She just didn't pull that out of her booty cheeks and said, here we are.
It is odd, Yogi, because Clarissa had that same kind of energy, even though you didn't tell me congratulations.
Okay, but they friends. What do y'all expect?
But why do you feel like that? Like, why is that bothersome? Because it was, or you wouldn't have said that like that.
Congratulate me. I like people to congratulate me too, friend. I understand, but I ain't gonna say nothing like I tell you. I'm gonna congratulate her, but I feel a certain type of way because she ain't never told that to me.
But that's what I'm saying. If you feel like that, don't even congratulate her because it ain't genuine. It ain't real.
I don't apologize. So if I apologize, it's real. So maybe she don't congratulate people. So maybe it was real, but she just felt like maybe she just added on an extra little spice on accident. Sometimes I say stuff accidentally too, friend.
I'm saying because I don't follow, I didn't follow, I'm sorry, Tiara. I didn't follow Tiara. So I don't know if she congratulates some people and doesn't congratulate others. I don't know because I don't follow her Twitter. So I don't know her pattern and whatnot. So I don't know if she does that. And maybe Franchon felt slighted when she didn't congratulate her. I don't know, but I just thought that was kind of a little bit.
We have to be professional,
weird,
guys. So when we get off here, we'll have a conversation.
Okay. Well, congratulations. Let me say, first of all, Franchon, I don't want no smoke, baby honey. Congratulations to
I
you
don't
on
want
your
no
last
smoke.
win. I know we said it before, but I'm gonna say it again, cause honey, I don't want no problems and no issues. I ain't in none of y'all weight class, so don't.
I am, but I didn't got too old. Listen. I cleaned my house from top to bottom and got sore. So, Flashy boy, don't come over here.
Flash boy, let us get there. And
We ain't doing that. And
he
we
already,
ain't
and he gonna key after it, cause he know he dead ass wrong. Flash boy. No, but seriously, congratulations to Tiara Brown. For real, congratulations to her. She went over there. She did her big thing. I was very happy that the judges awarded her the victory because she earned it. It was a hard fought victory because in spite of her being overwhelming with the pressure, Skye was in there windmilling for her life. She really was. She did not want to relinquish those belts. She had heart. She showed heart. She tried and she did her very BESS. Just wasn't enough. Okay. Tiara was very focused. She had the spirit of Harriet Tubman down off in her soul. She came with the armor of God all up and through, and she wasn't leaving without the victory. She just wasn't gonna do it. Okay. So congratulations to her. And we're gonna stick with the ladies for just a second because I want to know, did you see? And did we get a chance to talk about Alicia Baum going to sign it with MVP? Let's stay there for a minute. So, you guys, Alicia Baumgartner, I know you've seen it. She has just revealed that, not just, but she revealed that she has signed with MVP Promotions, and that is Jake Paul's promotional company that has been doing great things in women's boxing. Okay. Very, very interesting because she is in the weight class near and around Amanda Serrano, who was also around for the signing. So I don't know if they're going to build that up for the next big women's fight. But friend, how do you feel about Alicia signing with Jake Paul and MVP?
I love it. I love it. I'm glad. I'm glad she got somebody that is really focused on women's boxing. I think it's an excellent move. Congratulations to her on her next big thing because the big things is coming.
You think big things are going to include Amanda Serrano?
I mean, yeah, I honestly think, you know what? I can't say that because Amanda, she doesn't fight like a old lady. You know what I'm saying? She still has that young mentality, but I think the changing of the guard, Alicia got the look, Alicia got the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's an excellent changeover if we gotta get to that point. So yeah, I mean, I think big things is coming. So
I'm excited for her. I'm excited to see what happens. Jake, I would much rather him put not all of his, but the majority of his effort into women's boxing and getting them the platform and the eyes that they deserve. He's been doing a great job thus far. So I hope since his plans to fight Tank were a little bit dashed and spoiled, that he can continue to put energy into that.
how do we make that a thing? I
What?
thought weight classes exist for a reason. How was that even? Okay, we're not doing that. Go ahead, friend. Nope.
Okay. Let me go ahead and read this flashy boy 313. It says, does Booker need a job? No. We're not there yet, but we're gonna tell you no. Okay. Also, Flashy Boy came back. Thank you so much. He says Amanda's scary. She's not gonna fight the bomb. You don't think so? You don't think so? Blue Arc, I tend to agree that MVP and Matchroom really have the best platforms for women's boxing. I think I agree with that. So sticking with the fight over and no, there's one more thing with women's boxing I wanted to touch on before we leave the women alone. Because I don't want no problems with nobody. Happy belated birthday, Clarissa Shields. come back, friend. Clarissa had a 90s Aaliyah inspired birthday party, and she looked like she had a lot of fun. And so I just want to wish her a happy belated birthday and whatnot. Friend, did you have anything to say about?
Yeah, you having a great time with somebody else's husband. Well, congratulations to you, baby. Happy birthday. Live it up.
Okay. All right. Well, this is what I was gonna say. That I just wanted to make sure because I don't want any problems with anybody. And she had a birthday, and she left those 20s, and she's now in her 30s, and maturity and stuff come with wisdom and with age and things of that nature. So anyway, moving right along. Just had to get that in there. Moving right along. So also on that card in Australia, that DAZN card, we had the headliner George Kambosos. Okay, he was fighting a gentleman that was a last minute replacement. The gentleman's name is I can't remember. But however, he fought so well, friend, that he ended up getting himself a contract with Matchroom after the fight. But does George Kambosos had another nasty cut, but he got the victory. In some kind of way, it looks like George is finagling himself into another championship fight with one of your other favorites, Richardson Hitchens. I just want to know how you feel about it. Like,
I shall remain professional. Congratulations to George Kambosos. Congratulations to Richardson Hitchens. I hope everything works out great for the both of them. George Kambosos has filet mignon on his face. At any point in time, that it is very tender and easy to bust. It doesn't take much to get it open. He should very much consider going into that, because Richardson Hitchens is not a small boy. He is a very big Amazonian person for 140. He looked big in there compared to a lot of those fighters. So with that being said, you're gonna need something, George, and the red nose ain't gonna get you through that fight. Not at all. It's not gonna get you actually anywhere in the fight. If we just gotta be honest, the red nose ain't gonna help you. It's just gonna get you excited. Richardson Hitchens, professional. He's talented. So he's talented, and with him being talented, congratulations to George Kambosos. He has some crazy stuff on his face.
yeah, you guys, Hitchens beat Paro for that IBF belt at 140. So that may be Kambosos' saving grace, that they will have that 10-pound rehydration clause when they fight, if they fight. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for Kambosos' eye to heal the way it was split. So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting fight if and when it should happen. But congratulations to George Kambosos. Listen, if you're not the best of the best, in some kind of way you find yourself with a championship belt, and then you find yourself losing it swiftly, I think George Kambosos is a good example of how to keep yourself in the mix and flip that one-time championship into other opportunities, because we can all see we've got enough data, enough video, enough footage on George Kambosos to see that he isn't elite. He's not top tier in the division by any stretch of the imagination. Now, he ain't a Z, but he's a good fighter. But some kind of way, he always finds himself in the mix. And I'm not sure what it is, how it is he does it, but he is a great example of how to maximize your average or B plus potential. I'll say that. Yeah, hey, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. So moving right along, I did want to get to the ProBox card really fast because I went back and watched the main event. But friend, you told me something that I did not know. You said Keyshawn's younger brother, is it Kelvin or Kyron or Kai? I don't know.
It's the tall one. It's the tall one.
The taller of the Davis brethren was also on the undercard of the ProBox card. Friend, how did it go? Because I missed it. Tell me all about it.
He's solid, friend. He fast, very lengthy. His arms are long. He can literally stand on across the ring and hit you from over there.
Breeze, it is Kelvin. Okay.
Yeah, he's solid, friend. I'm ready for him to flash up his trunks a little bit because he came out there in them gym blues, and I was like, "Ooh, we child, okay." So yeah, but yeah, friend, he's solid. I think I want to say he stopped him, friend. I can't remember. Yeah, he stopped him.
Okay. You know what? They cut up and act like they don't know you on live, making up all that noise and whatnot. They do it every time. When my mom was in the hotel cutting up like that, I wanted to cut somebody. Anyway, okay, so Keon is the youngest one. So it was Kelvin. Keon is the tallest. Okay, somebody, which one is it, y'all? It's it whoever the younger brother was who debuted on the show with Keon and I mean with Keyshawn and the other brother when the sister sang and whatnot when they were at home. I remember watching him and thinking to myself, he's probably going to be better than all of them if he stays in that gym. And I believe, okay, Kelvin is the oldest brother. Keon is the one. Oh, the oldest one is the one who fought last night, Mr. Monk. Y'all got me so confusion. Y'all have me so confused duration right now. Anyway, so I think I want to call him the youngest one, the tallest of the group. I believe he's going to be the better of the group. I believe. But did you see the main event with what is that man's name? Lester Martinez and Yoshan James. So Mr. James, and I was listening to the commentary and they were saying how he didn't have much of an amateur background. And he was in there and he was doing really well until he got rocked with that right hand and he didn't know how to make the adjustment to not get rocked by it again. And he kept getting rocked by it. And then he couldn't recover. Lester Martinez, ProBox is very interesting. You can tell that they are not top tier fighters, but they're fighting to get to the top. And so they fight real hard. I mean, real hard. So Lester Martinez was in there. And Mr. James was getting to Lester. He was, doing good body work and whatnot. But once he rocked him with that right hand, he couldn't recover. Did you see that fight, friend? You missed it. Okay. So, yeah, Lester put his lights out. But Mr. James kept getting up. He kept getting up. His corner had to eventually stop the fight. So the young man has a fighting spirit. He has really good heart. He actually has decent skills. He just lacks the experience and the amateur pedigree. So I hope that loss doesn't deter him from getting back in the gym and continuing to learn. But it was a very entertaining card. So I caught the very end of it. Anyway, y'all, if y'all didn't see the ProBox card, go back and watch it. Very entertaining card, as ProBox always has entertaining cards most of the time. So let's get on down to the Prime, the Zone card. Okay. First of all, we had Elijah Garcia going up against Goucher. Friend, did you see that fight? Okay, so y'all, did y'all see that fight? Oh, I missed Chavez and Ortega. I missed that. I gotta go back and watch it, Janae. Listen, um, y'all did Terrell Goucher kind of dirty yesterday. This the second time within a month that the judges on PBC cars been messing up real bad. I just want to put that out there for everybody who feel like you can you if you go elsewhere to fight other than the United States, you risk a chance of the judges not being fair. I just need to put that out in the atmosphere. This is the second card in a month's time that some judges on a homegrown, home-based PBC card did some tomfoolery. Okay, Goucher knocked that boy down real good in round one. Knocked him down so good he had to roll over on his back and get up. Okay, him and that mullet was all thrown off. Okay, but he got on back up, finished the round. Friend Goucher boxed his ass off last night. How do you explain what happened to him?
You can't, friend. Boxing is a dirty sport, apparently. Because he got robbed on national television in front of everybody, and it's family and friends, too.
Y'all, what is going on here? What is going on here? What in the world is going on here? Because it was so obvious. Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, the blind boys from Georgia, everybody saw that Goucher won that fight. And he won it handily. What in the world? Why are they trying to push this Elijah Garcia dude? They didn't want him to have his second loss. I mean, Goucher got he got losses too. Why would they do this to that man like that?
And it was very wide and very visible for everybody to see. Like, he completely outclassed him.
It was crazy. I'm like you, Half a Millie. I had turned it off. I got not turned it off, but I went and did something else because I just knew that it was an easy win, like an easy majority win for Terrell Goucher. I just knew it was. And when I saw that he had lost, I mean, they straight up robbed him. He didn't get a draw. They gave him an L, a straight up L. Man, that's so disheartening as a boxer. I don't know if I could say I want to come back after some stuff like that. Yeah. It makes it hard to get up. It makes it hard to, you looking at your promotional team sideways. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what's really going on? Everybody get the side eye. So the card starts off like that. So I'm already got a bad taste in my mouth the rest of the fight because you started it off on BS. So, okay. Herb Winston, thank you so much. He says Garcia is 21 and still more marketable. Goucher is 37. Nasty works. Exactly. But you have to be fair, somewhat fair. Like, that wasn't even a questionable decision. We all in here today, like, there was some BS. And it's not going to help Garcia. He knows he lost. Anyway, so now we go to the second fight of the card. Ramos Jr. versus Guido Sharman. Is that how you say his name, friend?
Charm.
Now, tell me about Shroom and Ramos Jr. because I was back and forth watching that fight. I didn't watch it from start to finish. When I came in, it looked like Ramos Jr. was in a freaking fight. His face was showing.
Listen, Charm is a tough little cookie, friend. He was taking all that he can take, and he was giving all that he can give. He has a chin on him. Like, Jesus was landing some stuff on him, but Charm said, hold my beer, because you're not going to get on me like that. I'm going to get some off on you. But he eventually ended up being too much for him. But like, he wasn't like bruised up. He gonna have like CTE type of vibes. Like, he bled a little bit, but it wasn't like, you know how when somebody take punishment like that, they tend to swell. There was no swelling. He was still clean face, just a little bleeding. But for him to have done what he did well. Um, I hate that, the stop is a stop, but he went out on his shield. He gave some. Jesus was toe up a little bit.
Jesus was in there with a he was game. Okay. And Jesus was visibly the bigger man. He always got the wide back, he come up, his back is cobra like. So when he's, I thought it was interesting because Jesus just fought like not even 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half, ago, maybe, when he beat up on Banana. And he fought him up at 160, I believe. So he was coming down. So I would assume that he healthily made the weight. Anyway, him and his broad back were up in there throwing all kind of haymakers at that man. And that man was taking them punches and coming back with some of his own, but he was visibly the smaller guy in the ring. So it kind of felt like a little bit, well, he did better than Joey Spencer, but you could tell that size difference played a major part because it just did. And after so long, I think, did his corner stop it or did the ref stop it? I think the ref stopped it. Yeah, the ref ended up stopping the fight. But baby, I don't know if he was more, if he was happier or if Jesus was happier, because Jesus was like, thank you, Jesus. He was happy that fight was over because he was in there fighting for his life. Do you hear me? That was a great fight. But it's time. Jesus been fighting get ready fights for a while now. You at 154, my guy. What you gonna do? What they gonna do? Because Sebastian Fundora is right there on PBC with you. Has he earned his shot at a title? Do you believe? No.
That's right, Ambrose. Line him up against one of the big dudes. Get him up at Conwell or Ortiz. Let's see what he really about. Cause no, friend, I'm not high on him.
No. Okay. Well. Let's go on over to the main event. Our guy Cordell Booker versus Sebastian Fundora, who you guys know I like a lot. I love Sebastian Fundora. I was very torn in this fight because we have a great relationship with Cordell Booker. He's a friend of the show. I was very, very happy that he got his opportunity. However, I was nervous for Cordell, I must admit. And when we didn't do a Friday show, I was a little bit relieved because I didn't want to have to give my predictions and stuff because we tell the truth when we give our predictions. But he had been out of the ring a while, friend. And so had Sebastian. But what did you think about it? What did you think about the fight, friend?
It was a lot of scrambling, friend. He had a lot of moments that probably should have went better than what it did. I was concerned about his jaw. It looked like it was broken. I hated to see it. I actually turned it off before it got stopped.
Did you?
I turned it off early. I just couldn't sit through that. So I was just like, you know what? Let me get this off. So,
Yeah. Thank you so much. TD Harden came through with the $2. He said, Texas girls are at it again. Yes, we are. Thank you so much for coming through. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button on your way in. I see you coming through, Rick Timms, Eric O., Jason Williams. Y'all hit that like button on your way in for me, please. Thank you. We appreciate it. And I am Legend Boxing. Thank you. He says, respect to the queens. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I was nervous for Cordell going in. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous for him. I didn't know how Fundora was going to respond because he's been out for a while too, and he was nursing a broken nose in his absence. So I was wondering if, Booker was going to be able to connect, and he actually did. Some of them overhand lefts and rights, I want to say that left specifically, it did connect, but Fundora showed that his chin is just fine. He ate them like Tic Tacs and kept on coming. He's just long and strong, y'all. He just is long, strong, and relentless. And once he has you hurt and wobbled, it's gonna be really difficult for you to keep him up off of you. And so when he caught Cordell with that uppercut, the guy was already bleeding. When he caught him with that uppercut and twisted his neck and jaw, I was like, "Oh Lord, have mercy." And yeah, the end was near after that. It was near after that. He did his very BESS. Nothing to hang your head about. Obviously his background in boxing is not as extensive as
it's hard to fight a weight bully. That go for everybody. Sebastian gonna beat the hell out of everybody.
Sebastian is not.
Hey, whoever want to argue about it, that's fine. I said what I said. Sebastian Fundora need to be 175 pounds. Period. You like to fight, you want to stay down there with them little dudes because you can beat them up in the manner that you're doing it. Get at your right weight. Your right weight is 168, 175 pounds. I'm not gonna play with nobody. Y'all can say, I seen somebody say, I know a guy that's 6'1" and he 150 pounds. Yeah, that's 6'1". That's 5 inches whole shorter than Sebastian Fundora. He allowed to weigh that. Sebastian Fundora don't get to weigh that for me. I'm sorry.
I will not stand for the lies.
No, it's not that he can't get the 154, friend. I think it's intentional. I think he come in there below that weight for a reason. And it's cool. I know skinny people exist. I got a cousin that's skinny. My cousin been 81 pounds her whole entire life. But I know a man that's 6'6". My son weighs 154 pounds. And he is 5'6", friend. And he's a skinny dude.
Scarcities says, unfortunately, he fought Slenderman.
No, he fought a weight bully. Yes, I agree with that. See, everybody agree. There's a bunch.
Everybody does not agree.
This is a male-dominated majority watch show. Men that are in here. How many men that you know that are 6'6" that weigh 154 pounds? That dude that's 7 foot that's in the NBA, he weigh more. He almost 200 pounds and he's thin, friend. Y'all gonna stop playing in my face. I'm a whole lot of things. But one thing I like is science. One thing I will sit and do is figure some stuff out. That man is not supposed to be that weight. Height bully. He a weight bully, height bully, whatever. Wimby. How much? Let me see how much Wimby weighed. Let me see. Because I just need to see.
I'm not telling any of you that it's natural, but what I'm telling you is he's an anomaly. You're not gonna see it a lot.
No.
You're not gonna see. You probably never see.
Wimby is 7 foot tall. He is 235 pounds, and he is paper thin. If the wind blow too hard, he's gonna get caught up in the blow, friend. He's 235. You're wrong. He's 235.
He can't help he's skinny. That's what I'm saying. That's boxing and barbecue. We don't even agree a lot, but I agree with you on
his
that.
Sister wasn't nowhere near 135 pounds when she was up there holding them belts for him at that weigh-in.
Okay, she not fighting.
Yeah, I know she ain't. I'm saying this shit I'm saying it for a reason.
Friend,
that is a skill. Walking around, he 175 pounds plus.
Friend, it is a skill to be able to cut weight and still be strong enough on fight night to get in there and fight? Because most people, a lot of people who do what you saying, if he was really doing what you saying, he would get beat all the time because he wouldn't be strong enough to fight.
Friend. He's strong enough to fight because he's been conditioning his body long enough to do
Okay,
it.
that's a skill.
Yeah.
Everybody can do it.
Go to your white weight. Go up there with the big boys that can punch. Your size is Tyson Fury them. Okay?
You have to say that to everybody then.
Friend, I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
That goes for everybody then, because nobody is fighting in their right way except for a heavyweight.
Nobody. I say this about these 135 pounders. Devin shouldn't have been squeezing down to 135 pounds.
Okay.
Tank come in minimally almost underweight. He 5'5". You should be.
Why you ain't telling him to go back down to 130 and 126?
I want to see the interweight fight at 130.
You not calling him a weight bully at 135?
I call everybody cheating.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I don't think Tank is a weight bully. I think 135 pounds is a weight for him. He can finagle in between the two. A weight bully is Sebastian Fundora, who is fighting down at 154 pounds when he's supposed to be up in the 200 pounds, friend.
Have you ever seen him fat? Have you ever seen him any bigger than what he is?
I'm fixing to find, because I have.
Please find it, because all you could tell me is he ain't never been 50 pounds over fight weight.
And they not slick. When they're not fighting, they stay out of the media. You don't see Sebastian Fundora and them when
yes, you do. You see him with his sister fighting. Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, he be big.
No, he be his regular tall self, but he's still thin. He ain't never been big.
154 pounds thin.
That man ain't. Who is fighting at 154? That's 154 when they not fighting.
160. I give him 160, friend. 154 pounds is not his weight class. He's gonna continue to keep beating and battering people.
He done got beat up there at 154 before. Friend Mendoza beat him.
Barely.
He got knocked out.
Barely.
Darius Gillian, thank you so much. He says they say Bakram called Fundora out. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I just. If he were somebody that was huge outside when not boxing, I would completely understand. But he's not a big guy when he's not boxing. She's not a big girl when she's not boxing. They not 50 pounds overweight, friend. They not. You can't tell me you've seen them at 200 pounds. You ain't never seen him weigh 200 pounds.
What I'm telling you is, friend, the man is supposed to be at least 168 pounds. I'm sorry.
How you gonna tell that man that?
Like I did.
Friend, you can't make nobody be bigger than that.
That's why Tim Tszyu got PTSD, because he got split from head to asshole because Sebastian Fundora sharp ass bones. No, friend, go up there where you gonna have a little meat on your bones. I'm sorry. You are the reason that Tim Tszyu is scared to fight again, because you bust him from the front of his head to the back of his head to the white meat. Go up there where you're going to get some cushion on the elbows. Sorry. It is, Ambrose. It is still low, but I'm giving it some grace, because my mind is telling me a man that's 6'6" should not weigh under 200 pounds. I don't care how skinny you are. Wembley is 7 foot tall. He weighed 235 pounds. The 200 pounds is the marker for a man that big, friend. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Phenomenal Mexican says, if that's the case, then Canelo needs to fight Usyk next.
Maybe. Because wasn't Canelo fighting at 175 pounds? Let's get active.
He did go up to 175. I mean,
I'm not mad. Canelo got a little meat on his bones.
Can I just say what happened when he went up to 175? Can I just say how bad Bivol put that motherfucking jab on his ass and beat him back down to 168? Take your small ass back down to 168.
That happened to Bivol when he was fighting Better Beef. Yeah.
Actually, Bivol beat Better Beef, but you know, it's just me.
He didn't.
Just get your ass back down there.
Didn't. It's fine.
So yeah, congratulations to Sebastian Fundora for retaining his belt. Still shout out to our guy Cordell Booker. Keep your head up, okay? But I'm very interested to see what Sebastian Fundora wants next. He basically said any of the champions he's willing and ready to fight, and I believe him. I want to see it. I would love to see him against Bakram. I would love to see him against Virgil, but Virgil is out right now. So there's Bakram, and that's it, really. Bakram and Virgil. No. Who else got the belt? Because Terrence Bud Crawford dropped his belt at 154. So I believe now that puts your favorite Xander Zayas in position to fight Sebastian Fundora. And I do want to know, where the hell is Mel Charlo? Is he ever gonna jump back in? What's going on? Where? I don't even ask about Maul anymore, but I do want to see what's going on with Mel. This was his division. He was the king of the division at one time. Is he gonna come back to reclaim anything? Like, what's going on? Come on, PBC. When, Jason? When he coming? When? I don't know. I don't know what's next. I know Xander Zayas has been raising his hand for an opportunity for a long time. I know Charles Conwell wants his opportunity. So 154 is flaming hot, red hot. Bakram been on Twitter looking for an opponent. So I think we should get some other stuff being worked out for 154 here soon, hopefully. Okay. Now, let's get into some boxing news, okay? Because I saw a couple of interviews and whatnot, and I see that basically Eddie Reynoso has shot the deuce to the cheating person and Teofimo Lopez, and he is completely focusing on Canelo Alvarez. I've also seen that Terrence Crawford's been doing a little media and showing that he's getting bigger in preparation for his fight with Canelo. Friend, do you think that the absence of Eddie Reynoso is going to be detrimental to Teofimo?
No, I don't think it's going to change nothing. Teofimo going to be Teofimo at the end of the day.
Okay. How do you feel about Terrence Crawford letting it be known that he would like to see Keyshawn Davis and Shakur Stevenson mix it up at some point?
I think Bud trying to set his boy up.
Well, friend, both of them are his boy. What you
I think Bud trying to set his boy up. Shakur need to stay the hell away from Tank. Everybody let this little Lamont Roach shit go to their head.
Wait, friend, you think he should stay away from Lamont Roach? I mean, you think he should stay away from Tank? Or, you know what? I mixed up the question because it was Bud Crawford that said he wanted Tank and Shakur on his undercard.
Oh, well, then, yeah, I'm right then.
Yeah, I misspoke. It was Zab Judah who told Keyshawn he wanted him and Shakur to fight. He thinks him and Shakur.
I agree with that. Like I said, y'all need to mix it up. And if y'all ain't gonna fight, y'all need to get stripped. That's all this is. You can't fight, you get stripped.
Do you think there's any amount of money that would entice Gervonta to fight on an undercard? No. Okay. I also saw that apparently Keyshawn Davis has sent a contract offer to Edwin De Los Santos. Do you think Edwin is gonna make that fight with Keyshawn Davis?
Probably, friend. I think Edward gonna take whatever they pay him.
And how do you see that fight going if it does happen?
Keyshawn by stoppage.
You think he gonna stop Edwin?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Keyshawn,
Yeah.
not Shakur. I keep telling people that.
Okay. Now, is there any reason why he would send Edwin a contract and not Andy?
He said he ain't never fight Andy.
Did
he? Yeah. He said he ain't never fight Andy.
Why?
And he said, and as long as the money don't make sense, he not gonna fight him.
He's scared of Andy Cruz, friend. You
think Andy embarrassed him on national television, friend.
Oh my God. How can you be that kind of ish talker and not destroy? You have to completely destroy Andy.
Sometimes your number. I told you, there's one person that got my number, friend. And on any odd night, she might dial it. And that's just what that is. That's just what it is. We can beat each other up all day long, all night long. But that one person just might have Keyshawn's number and he might dial it, friend.
Friend, he cannot talk the kind of noise he talk and avoid.
I say whatever I want to say.
Not without somebody calling you out on it.
Yeah, call me whatever you want. I ain't got no K-leg.
He's scary. He's scared of that man.
I'm just saying.
Is he scared of that man?
He's scared. I don't want to say he's scared. Because Keyshawn got crazy eyes. I don't know what to think of him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to think he's scared either. But how you send Edward De Los Santos the contract and you don't send Andy Cruz one?
Because Andy Cruz got 8 fights, friend. Like.
So, okay. All right. Well, I just thought that was interesting that he sent Edwin De Los Santos a contract, but he is hell bent on not even acknowledging Andy Cruz. Thought that was strange. What else is going on? Friend, you brought this to my attention because I had to go back and listen to it. But Devin felt a little slighted when Gabe Rosado gave his pick or just spoke about his upcoming fight with Ramirez, right? Gabe basically was like, Devin is kind of chinny, so, we don't know what's going to happen. That sets him off. Anytime somebody calls him chinny, it sets him off, and I understand why. Well, fast forward, because Devin and Gabe had their little back and forth on Twitter, but apparently, honey, there was a phone call. Shout out to the Boxing Boys. There was a phone call, and Bill called in to the Boxing Boys, and honey, him and Gabe, mainly Gabe, commenced to spit boxing, and it was just, oh my God, it was a friend, what was that about? What is going on?
I didn't even know any of that was a thing, friend. I went back and listened to it. I was like, okay. Is everybody okay here? Nobody is okay here. What's going on? Baby, listen, Gabe was on his biggest disrespect. Y'all don't bring up no belts when it come to Gabe. Y'all done touched the spot in him that don't never want to be touched. Don't even say the word belt around Gabe. Gabe gonna tell you about yourself. I was like, damn, This is really, really bad. Like, and if Gabe would have been like, if they would have been in the same room for him.
Oh, wasn't nothing gonna happen if they was in the same room. All that good old tough talking them people be doing on their microphones tickle me, because they don't, none of them have that kind of rah-rah. And Gabe made a point to say, you know, your son gotta walk with, he gotta be bodyguards. I don't gotta go nowhere with bodyguard. All of that may be true, but all that extra rah-rah you were doing, why? What is we doing all that extra rah-rah for? What are we doing? What are we doing all of that for? I mean, he offered you a fight with one of his fighters. If you're really trying to get it popping, why don't you just go and get up in the ring and beat up his fighter? Gabriel? I didn't you know, somebody took the liberty to put together a little footage of Gabe and every time he has been knocked down in his fights. So I can understand why somebody who got knocked down by somebody who was on PEDs would be a bit offended by somebody who got knocked down as many times as Gabe did, calling him chinny. I probably would be a little pissed off a little bit too. I think so. Yeah. So wrenches, do your big ones. But yeah. I was like, Gabe, honey, calm down. Yeah. Go and get rid of it. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Tell me, I'm my bad. I was trying to get rid of it.
Yeah. So, the last time I saw Gabe, he was calling fights on Marv's World or whatever that was. Sir, calm down. Anyway, was there anything else, friend, before we give our condolences to Big George Foreman? Was there anything else?
No, friend, I think we really didn't hit everything, honestly.
What does anybody know? Because I didn't realize, like you said, you posted on Twitter, they just had footage of Big George in the gym hitting a heavy bag. And then all of a sudden we wake up and we saying rest in peace. What is going on? What happened? George Foreman was 76 years old, native of, what is it, Houston or Galveston? I'm not sure. Been in Houston for years, if he's not a native of Houston, but lived in Houston for years. I want to say native of Houston. But been heavyweight champion multiple times. I want to say he's the oldest heavyweight champion we've ever had. And he has several children named George. And probably one of the best appliances known in the world, the George Foreman grill. Marshall, Texas. Okay. So I'm not sure what happened. Marshall, I'm not sure what happened, but we send our heartfelt condolences to his entire family. And I'm probably going to get off of here and watch his movie tonight. But yeah, it caught me completely off guard, friend. Is there anything you want to say about Mr. George Foreman?
No, just rest in peace, Mr. Foreman. That's all.
Oh, wow. Boxing and barbecue talking noise, friend. Oh, wow.
That, I'll take that.
Yeah, I did too, Man Ray. I really enjoyed him doing both of his runs. Y'all do us a big favor. Hit that like button. I believe that's it for the night, friend. We don't have very much, but we do have very much coming up. I implore you all to stay tuned. Turn your notifications on. The queens are on the move. Okay? We will be on the move. Turn your notifications on. We've got things coming this week. Turn your notifications on. The queens are on the move. Okay. We enjoy coming in here. We missed you guys on Friday, but we have good fights coming up this week. We have top rank card, and we're getting Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan part 2. We're also getting championship fight with Brian Norman Jr. and Derek Cuevas. Also on that card is the moisturized Shushu. Also Troy Isley, Tiger Johnson, and Emilio Vargas. So we have a lot of good stuff. Oh, rest in peace to Livingston Bramble as well. Okay, I don't know who Livingston Bramble is. Somebody enlighten me. Man Ray. Enlighten me real fast before we get out of here. Hey, Jaylyn, girl, thank y'all so much for coming through. All of you guys who came through after we got started, we appreciate you guys. Do us a huge favor and hit that like button on your way out. Rastaman Boxer. Okay. Shout out to him. Anybody in this boxing world who bites the dust, we want to go ahead and I'm sorry. We want to give them our heartfelt condolences. Sorry. And yes, also Tevin Forma and Zapata next coming up this week as well, part 2. We got 2 part 2s coming up. Yeah. I know. I don't know why they slipped out like that. My bad, y'all. Stuff be going on in my head that's not supposed to come out my mouth. I'm sorry. Phenomenal Mexican, thank you so much. He says, one time, can we get I'ma buy you a drink. I know, Stanley. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know how that came out. It was just Lord have mercy. I know scarcities. Y'all, please forgive me. I do apologize. It's Sunday and I need rest. It's been a long week, y'all. It's been a long week. My bad. I'm a bad. Friend, you want to go ahead and get us out of here? Because they're going to be on my head.
Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming through, hanging out with us. Like my friend said, turn your notifications on. The week will be busy. So we'll see y'all sometime this week. Friday. We'll see y'all Friday. But yeah, we'll see y'all on Friday. Y'all have a good
Heart, you did not have to come in here and double down. Thank you, though. Thank you. Yeah, they got on up out of here. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that from old George Foreman. I really was not. 76 years old. Rest in peace, George Foreman. We'll see y'all this week. Keep your notifications on. Like I said, we are on the move. We'll definitely see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you, G-Ball, showing love. We appreciate you on our way out. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. We'll see you at the upper room, Stanley. Now, see, Stanley, you was just on me. Now you done joined in the foolishness. See, y'all ain't gonna fool me. I know y'all get me. I know y'all get the. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all. Peace.